that financial impact will be felt in a variety of arenas, including sports arenas.
Absolutely. Our Fox 12's Nick Krupke is live in Hillsborough with that part of the story. Nick?
Guys, of course, from the Rose Quarter to Providence Park to here at Hillsborough Stadium, sports are certainly on a break. The Ducks Oregon football team is going to have an open scrimmage for the public here on Saturday. Not going to happen. Across the way at Ron Tonkin Field, the Hops were hosting the kids hit, pitch, and run. Not going to happen. In fact, Hillsborough Stadium also in 2 weeks is going to host T2 in its home debut, their new home. That's in 2 weeks. That's not going to happen. At least 30 days now. So what do you do when you work in sports, but there are no sports to work in?
It's just going to be very odd. You know, my life revolves around sports with my job and my kids, and now there's no sports, so it's just going to be a weird thing. Not even going to be any sports to watch on TV. There's just no sports.
No sports, no work for Craig Mitchell Dyer.
NCAA's, Thorns, Timbers, Blazers, NCAA's, Thorns, Timbers, Blazers, and now it's nothing.
Craig has worked in sports photography for 20 years with a full slate of dates constantly this time of year.
Games are games. It's not the end of the world. The games will either be played again or they won't. It's not going to really matter in the grand scheme of things. You know, obviously everybody's health is much more important. But at the same time, it's an economic hit in a very, very large scale, something I don't think that anybody's ever seen before, where just all of a sudden months worth of income are just evaporated for thousands and thousands of people.
The Milwaukee High School alum is an independent contractor behind the lens of some of your favorite shots of your favorite Timbers, Thorns, Blazers, Hops, Ducks and Beavs, and so many more.
The biggest problem is that nobody knows what's going to happen, and so that's the part that's the unknown, you know.
The unknown is very real for the now unemployed videographers for Pacific Coast Cameras and Crewing.
Our crewer, when I talked to him this morning, pretty much said that, you know, the unemployment office.
Tim Fortune and Marvin Sweet have been running cams and cords for decades of Oregon sports television.
Just you could tell things were going to change, you know, and I knew it was going to get worse before it got better. So
Tuesday night was their last night of work in the Rose Quarter or any televised courts in fields in the West.
That things are going to change, so you got to change the way you do things.
The hiatus of sports is a big hit to their back pocket.
There's a lot of people out there that are already working 2 and 3 different jobs, and then to lose something like this, it's like it's going to be the hammer.
The loss of sports is a loss of passion for Oloa's Donny Howard.
It's a tough hit for me. Sports is my life.
A longtime Timbers usher was on his way out for his day job to help out in the hospitality room at the 4A state basketball tournament in Forest Grove.
The biggest thing I'm going to miss is the camaraderie of all the fans. They look for me in my spot at the games, you know, and to know I'm going to be missing them for at least a month and not seeing them is going to be hard.
Now we all sit out and wait it out until the games return.
People really need to just sit back, reevaluate what's going on in their lives, and wash your hands, as they say. Yeah. You know, if you're not washing your hands before this, then you already had a problem.
TV Fortune with some advice of the day. So how long do we all sit out? Time only tells. At least 30 days, certainly, for MLS. For those Timbers and then the Thorns preseason opener, their whole camp wiped away as well. Live at Hillsborough Stadium, Nick Krupke, Fox 12 Oregon.